All right, so a lot of people have been asking me recently how I book so many cold call meetings for my social media marketing agency or my pressure washing business, and I'll basically be showing you exactly how I do that in today's video. And this really does work for any sort of business that is trying to cold call and schedule a meeting or just show up and schedule a quote. And before we go into it, I just wanted to tell you guys that I don't really use a cold calling template. I do have to remind myself what to say at certain points when I'm on the phone call. But I normally just have like Notepad up on my computer. But I'll basically be showing you guys exactly what I do. And yeah, we're just going to jump into a call right now. All right, so basically we are here on Google, and what you want to do first is really just look up some local businesses. And if you're doing a social media marketing agency, you could really go anywhere around the world. So literally just look up, for example, restaurants in Texas. And I already have a place in mind, so you're gonna want to go to their contact page. And once you've went to their contact page, you're gonna want to find a phone number that you could call. And most likely, if it's a larger business, then the owner is not going to be on the phone right away. So basically when you call, you're going to need to ask for the owner or the property manager. So I'm going to go ahead and call here. All right, so this is actually Blinks' editing right now, and I just wanted to let you guys know that this is a bad example of a cold call. The next one after this is successful, and I actually schedule a meeting. Just wanted to let you guys know that this one is a bad example. The next one is a great tactic. I use two different tactics, so just want to let you know. Thanks.
Parker's Grill, may I help you?
Hey, am I speaking to the owner of Parker's Grill?
Yes, this is James.
Hey, so I actually own a local pressure washing business, and I was just calling to see if you were interested in a proposition I was just going to tell you about. If not, that's fine.
Yeah, we're good. We do all our pressure washing in-house.
Oh, alrighty. All right, have a good day. Thank you.
You too.
All right, so that was my first tactic, and unfortunately, they didn't really care that they had some pressure washing that they were already doing and everything. And that is an example of a worse cold call that you could do. So that's tactic number one. Now I'm gonna moving on to tactic number two. And this first one, I really just was out and plain about it. I was telling him exactly what I was doing, and it wasn't very well. And that's what a lot of cold calling people do. So, and this next tactic I'm about to show you guys is a tactic that will really ease them into the process and make them want to schedule a meeting with you. All right, so for this next business that I'm going to be cold calling, they're actually a jewelry store, and they're a local jewelry store that could probably use some pressure washing. So I'm going to go ahead and call them and see how it goes.
Good morning, Vivid Diamonds and Design. Brian speaking.
Hey, Brian, is this the owner of Vivid Diamonds and Design?
No, that would be Lenny Sternad.
Oh, alrighty. Is there any way you could get me in contact with her?
May I ask who's calling?
Yeah, so my name's Nolan Buchanan. I own a local pressure washing business, and I was just putting a proposition in to see if she was interested in maybe getting some pressure washing done since we're local and everything. If not, that's fine. I just wanted to get in contact.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll do that work for you when he's done. He's upstairs designing a ring right now.
Oh, alrighty.
But give me your first name.
Yeah, so my name's Nolan.
Oh, you did say that. Sorry.
Yeah, oh, you're good, man.
Pressure washing. Are you from the area?
Yeah,
And your last name, Nolan?
Buchanan.
And a number he can reach you at.
216. Yep.
And just to give him an estimate, or at least do you know the size of the building? Have you looked at it, or not? Do you know?
Oh yeah, I pass out all the time. As I said, I'm a local, and it's something we could definitely do. I was just interested in contacting you.
Do you want to give a rough estimate in case that's kind of?
Yeah. So.
Or is that too soon? I don't know if he'll call back, but I promise you I'll give you the information because it might be something he wants to look nice.
Yeah. So actually, right now, since we're just trying to shut off a little bit because it's getting in the winter and everything. If we just do the sidewalk in front, I'm looking at a picture of the building right now. We could do that for easily 100. I'm saying it's really cheap. The building maybe we're looking about 220. Parking lot we could do for the same 200. It's not really a large price compared to these other pressure washing businesses in the area, and all of our chemicals don't harm any plants or anything. So very, very cheap price we'd be offering. So
Yeah, and that's good. I'll just give him a ballpark, the figure, like if it was the front and the back, because there's entrances to the front and to the back.
right.
You're talking 200 front, 220 in the back.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, Colin.
Alrighty, thank you, man.
Happy holidays. Thanks.
Thanks, have a good one. All right, so that is just a live cold call that we kind of did schedule a meeting with. This dude that works for him, I guess, is going to let him know, and he might call us back if he's interested. And I have a feeling they might call back because although this jewelry store in my local area is kind of a new store, it does need some pressure washing. So, hopefully they can come back. And what I did in this tactic is I persuaded them and got more in depth about my business instead of straight away going and saying, oh, I have a pressure washing business. I said, I drove past a couple times. I'm from the local area, and I would just wanted to see if you guys were interested in pressure washing. And I know a lot of these social media marketers have this thing on their screen telling them exactly what to say, and that's a great thing. I mean, I should probably do that, but it's different for everybody that I call depending on what industry they're in. So, works for social media marketing and pressure washing, and I think I'm gonna do a couple more calls and see how it goes. All right, so I just did find another jewelry store close to my area, so I'm gonna be calling them and seeing how it goes. I'm gonna be using the same tactic that I used in my last call because it seems to work a lot better. And as I'm not doing this with any notes or anything, it's really hard to think of what I'm gonna say. But since it's the same industry, I can kind of go in the same route. And I see a lot of people doing social media marketing that are doing cold calls, and they surprisingly get some clients and book some meetings, but the tone in their voice is very low and it's not that exciting. And I really think if you use a more higher of a tone as I'm using in my calls, they'll be more open to it and more trustworthy into it.
Thank you for choosing Diamonds Direct Cleveland. This is Dave speaking. How can we help you?
Hey Dave, is this the owner?
No. Our manager Derek is in today. Would you like to speak with him?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, one moment. Thank you for holding. This is Derek. Can I help you?
Hey Derek, my name is Nolan Buchanan, and I've been driving past the store a couple of times, and I actually own a pressure washing business, and I saw it could use some pressure washing, and I was just calling to see if you were interested in anything like that.
We currently use like a corporate kind of like Angie's List for those types of services. If you want to send me like an email with contact information, I can see if I can possibly get you set up with them. That's everything that we do service-wise really goes through them at this point. But if you want to send me contact information, I can definitely look into the potential of maybe working with you in the future.
Alrighty, that sounds good. We're actually on Angie's List as well as a partnered business, so that works out very well. Is there an email that I could send you through it?
Yeah, it's my first name. It's Derek, Derek.
Alrighty, thank you. I really appreciate that, Derek. I'll
You're welcome.
I'll send you an email. See ya. Alright, so that one went a little bit good. I mean, most people that have these corporate businesses normally have someone that's doing their pressure washing for them, so it makes sense. I come across it a lot, and I'm gonna do one more for you guys and see how it goes.
Peter and Company Jewelers, this is Tiffany.
Hey Tiffany, is this the owner?
No, I'm not. She's actually unavailable right now. Take a message.
Oh, yeah. Could I please just leave a message or schedule a meeting to talk with her or something?
Yeah. Go ahead with your first name.
Nolan
And your last name.
Buchanan.
Okay, and your phone number.
216.
Okay, and can I ask what this is in regards of?
Yeah. This is regarding of pressure washing.
Okay. I will let her know you called.
Alrighty. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Have a good one. Bye. Alrighty, so we didn't schedule that one. The owner wasn't available actually, so I'm gonna do one more for you guys, and hopefully we schedule another meeting. And I'd say we scheduled a successful about 1 or 2 meetings. One of them was kind of a for sure. The second one was we'll get in contact. So this is how easy it is to cold call, and a lot of people are doing emails, and businesses don't really check their emails, and once they see something of like social media marketing or some advertising agency, they really just skip over it sometimes. And that's why I think cold calling is so important. And I'm really sorry the background is so like bright right now, but yeah, we're gonna get on to the next one, and let's go.
Nautical Lanes, Joel speaking.
Hey Joel, are you the owner?
I'm one of them, yes.
I just had a preposition that I was going around asking since I drove by a couple times, and I actually own a pressure washing business, and I was just calling to see if you were interested in any of that.
You own what? I'm sorry.
I do pressure washing.
Hmm.
And I was just interested in seeing if you need some pressure washing on the outside of your building or the front entrance or anything like that.
I mean, if you want to stop by and drop off your business card and some information about your business, we'd be happy to consider.
Alrighty, sounds good. Because I just went by a couple times and I've noticed since I'm always looking at clean buildings and everything, and I was just thinking we could definitely get you cleaned up and everything like that. So I could stop by and give you guys a card or so if that helps. So
All right, awesome.
alright, thank you, man.
All right, thank you.
See you.